Dear viewer, welcome to Makawiti TV. I told you that you keep on subscribing, keep on liking this channel, keep on sharing this channel with your friends. This is a channel that will be updating you on so many issues that pertains to your life, my life, our life, issues that are so much crucial to our life in this world. Today, I want to discuss with you a very crucial matter that has challenged so many people. Choosing a friend. Do you know how to find a good friend? How to choose a friend that will take you through the good and bad times in this life. This life has challenges, you know. This life is not like a bed of roses. This life is full of so many ups and downs. You will lose a job at one point in time. You will get a good job later. And during your hard times, do you know you need a friend to encourage you? Let me tell you about qualities of how you can find a good friend. Number one, a good friend must be God-fearing. That is a very crucial factor. Is your friend God-fearing? Does he go to church? Does he remember the good teachings that you were taught in church? Does he come and pray with you in your bad times? A good friend will always be God-fearing. Are you God-fearing? Do you know God? Do you go to church? Do you consider knowing where your friend has gone to during weekends? During weekdays, you may be involved in so many activities, so many church, so many work-related issues. But during weekend, do you find a day to go to church? Do you consider looking after your friend? Did he attend any church service anywhere? What did he learn? What did they share? What were they taught? What change did he find in life after church? You must know that a good friend must be God-fearing. That is number one. Now, if you have a friend who is not God-fearing, kindly consider helping him understand that everything in this world came as a result of God, and that our life is because of God's mercy. That is because of His unmerited love that we existing in this world. Not because of your education, not because of your family background, not because of how much dollars you have in your account, but it is about the love and the grace of God. Consider God. Your friend must consider God. You too must know that God exists. A good friend will always be God-fearing. Now let me tell you number two. A good friend will be with you during hard and good times. You know, there are only friends who come to your life when you're enjoying life, when you've harvested much rice, when there is a lot of harvest, maybe potato harvest, maybe tomato harvest. That is when you find so many friends coming to you. Do you know it's only because of your money that some friends have been coming to your home? When that money is not there, you'll not see them. These are not good friends. These are people who only want to drink your pocket until it's dry, then they fade away. These are not good friends. I want to tell you that good friends will be there for you. They enjoy life together with you. They are willing and ready to spend their money with you together. And it's not one way. And so there are good and bad times. This good friend will be with you. I have said that a good friend must be God-fearing. A good friend must be with you during bad and good times. During good times, enjoy life together with your friend. During bad times, console and encourage each other. This is one good quality of a good friend. Choose a friend who understands you, who knows your emotions, a friend who has been with you, a friend who knows your history, a friend who will counsel you, a friend who will tell you to keep on moving. I want to tell you that a good friend is visionary. A good friend will tell you that in the next 5 or 10 years, you must have moved from your bachelor's degree to your 3rd degree. Do you know that a good friend will tell you that you need to move from your grade 1 to your grade 3? A good friend will tell you that you don't need to stop at this because you failed in mathematics. A good friend will always tell you that, my friend, it's possible you can explore the sky because sky is no limit, just like students in aviation are told. I want to tell you that good friends will always be visionary. They will always think about so many great things in your life. Do you have a friend who does not think about big things for you? Do you have a friend who only accepts all that you are thinking without question? I want to tell you that you don't have a friend. Look for a good friend who will be visionary. A friend who will tell you that take this money, invest it in real estate. Take this money and buy some parcel of land somewhere. Take this money and construct a house. You need to have some decent house as long as you're still living in this world. A friend who will tell you that stop being corrupt. A good friend will rebuke you positively in love. That is another point. A good friend will rebuke you positively in love. A good friend will always tell you that you're doing it wrong. A good friend will always tell you that find another way of doing it. A good friend, I tell you, will always correct you in love and will not care about your position as long as you've erred. They will tell you that, my friend, it's too much. You're going too far. This is not how to deal with workers. This is not how to deal with your community friends. A good friend will tell you to be humble. Whether you're so rich, whether you're multimillionaire, the only multimillionaire known in your village, a good friend will tell you that, my friend, move slowly in this community. We know you're the richest man around, but consider humility. Stop being proud. And I'm telling you as a friend in love, he will tell you. Not good friends who will always tell you that you abuse them, tell them not to come near you. Do they know that you're a professor, the only professor in this village? Do they know that you're the only teacher around in this community? Do they know that the only person who scored an A in your KCSE? Do they know that you're the best pupil in your primary? Do they know so many big things about you? Stop flying around like you're an eagle. You know, stop living like you're so much proud that there is nobody who should live beside you. I want to tell you, a good friend will tell you that pause, relax, be humble, and face life with a lot of humility. A good friend will not fear counseling you in love. I want to tell you about another quality of a good friend. A good friend will encourage you. I have talked about that in some other points, but again, I want to talk about it now, specifically. A good friend will encourage you. A good friend will motivate you. A good friend will tell you this is not the end of life. A good friend will tell you that pause, hold on, think about it again, rethink about it again. A good friend will tell you that we are going and they will go together with you. A good friend will move with you. A good friend will stand with you. A good friend will defend you. A good friend will be willing and ready to move with you in any corner of the world in defense of your rights, in protection of your rights. A good friend will help you soldier on. A good friend will tell you that we are sojourners, we are pilgrims in this world. A good friend will tell you that in a short while we'll be going home. This world is not our home. So as much as you're thinking of accumulating wealth in this world, a good friend will tell you, please consider sharing with your neighbors, because in a short while we will vanish in this world. In a short while we will die. And what will count are the good things that we did while we were still here on earth, not accumulating wealth corruptly over and over again for ourselves and ourselves. A good friend will not condone your negative habits, smoking, taking alcohol, plus so many other bad habits. A good friend will not advise you to visit a witch doctor. I know there are so many people who like visiting witch doctors when they have challenges in life. A good friend will tell you, my friend, that is not the best direction. A good friend will tell you that I want to tell you for free, face God with all your challenges and all shall be well, not witch doctors. A good friend will tell you that there is no power in witchcraft. A good friend will tell you that believe, have faith in God, and you will prosper, and you will see greatness, and you will taste greatness, and you will be a very big man in this world who is humble and God-fearing. Thank you for today. Keep on following Makawete TV on YouTube channel. Share, subscribe, like, tell friends. I will be telling more tales in the coming days and engaging more speakers. Goodbye.